Hello everyone, my name is Pinka Reyes. For today's vlog, I'm gonna share my thoughts and observation about education in this time of pandemic and also the advantages and disadvantages of e-learning and distant learning of COVID-19 pandemic. To begin, as you can see from the slide, the COVID-19 pandemic is disrupting education worldwide because according to the United Nations, the COVID-19 pandemic has created the largest disruption of education system in history, affecting nearly 1.6 billion learners. Our education system adapts to the complexity of our situation amid the pandemic. So the education has a new form of student learning. One is e-learning, which brings classes online. The other is distant learning that uses modules. An online class is a form of learning that takes place on the internet. The instructional materials and exams are accessed online, while interactive discussion are held via chat groups, video call rooms, and emails. There are also some reasons why taking the class online proves to be beneficial. First, lesser costs. We all know getting an education is expensive. Now, online classes remove the expense of education, except the tuition and other school-related fees. Second, more relaxed. The whole schedule of classes takes different forms and effort. In online class, the whole day of studies takes place in front of your screen, in the comfort of your home and far away from the intensity that physical classroom give. Third, more flexible attendance. The travel from one place to a school sometimes can be a hassle. Online classes spare you from heat, sweat, and rain. The student can also do other tasks quickly without the worries of going late to the classes. Fourth, comfort at home. Going to physical classes requires students to dress well in either school uniform or smart casual clothes. However, online classes just ask the student to be present on screen without demanding too much about attire or behavior. Meanwhile, there are also have drawbacks of a virtual class. First, limited access. In the Philippines, internet connectivity doesn't fare well. Aside from the speed that needs improvement, the majority of Filipinos cannot afford or access the internet. Second, more prone to distraction. There's no classroom atmosphere, just a home too familiar. No pressure to listen to the teacher or participate in the lesson. Without discipline, homey comfort can dissolve a student focus. Third, inactivity and lack of socialization. The student will be on screen all the time without any physical or social activities. It can negatively impact the health of your children and their mental state. Fourth, additional training for teachers. Those who are not exposed to technology will have to take extra steps in using digital platforms. This can affect the quality of their teaching performance and student learning experience. A modular class is a form of learning where references and instructions are summed up in handout. These printed lessons are then distributed to students for them to study and accomplish on deadline. Let us look at the benefits of having modules. First, flexible schedule. With modular classes, students are still away from a physical school. It allows them to have a flexible schedule, lessons they can study at their own pace, and freedom on how to finish them all. Second, equal access to resources. These resources are printed and distributed to students in the community. By this, students also get inventive with how they're going to study the lessons or answer the test. Third, summarize and simplified lessons. Because you can find the lessons in print, all the pieces of information undergo intensive abridgment and simplification. Students get to learn the massive and complicated branches of knowledge into simple chunks that are easy to digest. Fourth, cost less. Modular class eliminates the need to travel to school, and so it saves you from spending on daily transportation, food, attire, and other things. Students receive the modules which are already printed by the school. There are also demerits that a modular class has. First, subjected to procrastination. Freedom from pace and comfort at home result in procrastination. Either the student may work on the modules right on the deadlines or not work on it at all. Second, can be done with less effort. For grade school students, there are reports that it's the parent who accomplish the handouts. Moreover, for intermediate students, the modular test can be finished as quickly as searching the internet without prior reading of the reference handouts. No matter which teaching strategy we choose, we all need a teaching resource to support our education because learning never stops and education is our life saving.